Hey, gorgeous people. It's the Celtic Rain radio show. That's right. It's time. I know. So we are here. I'm here with Miss Kaylee Rain and the doctors, all ready for the show. And so, yeah, we're going to have a great night tonight. Great night. I need to turn my phone on mute so that you won't have to worry about that. I know. So we're going to have an amazing night tonight. We are going to have some amazing music. We even have a song in Klingon tonight. Now, this is going to be some fun stuff, just saying. And the person who, one of the people that is playing in it, actually, he sent me how to actually say the stinking thing. So I might not completely murder the title of this thing. We shall see. You know how I am with the titles of things. I don't always do them justice, that's for sure. Anyways, so this is the Celtic Rain radio show. If you are not watching from YouTube, you can actually go to YouTube and watch this at youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And you can go and subscribe. I am not doing well with that word tonight, subscribe. And let us know, then you know exactly when we're going to be here, when it's going to be recording. It's always recording Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's right. And this show is all about people and their music. And this is I started this almost a year ago. This is crazy, people. Almost a year ago. And I started it because I wanted to be able to have a place where small label and independent artists could do their music, could have their music played and be able to be heard. So if you are a small label or independent music artist, there you go. And your stuff is family friendly, meaning just don't be mean. You know, there you go. Don't make fun of people. Don't make fun of people groups. Just don't be mean. Don't curse, because I have to pull it if it is. Or here's another thing. If you have like one curse word in the stinking song, then like do a radio ready version where it's not there. I mean, it makes sense for you. Just saying, then your stuff gets played. That's right. And what you need to do is send your stuff to CelticRain777@gmail.com. And if you have a group that you think would be great for this show, have them or their representative send the music to me, and that gives me permission to play it. Ta-da! There you go, right? So you are listening to the Celtic Rain radio show. I am so excited. Let me tell you about the songs we're going to listen to right now. You ready? Okay, first we're going to listen to Stick It by Dole Robinson. And then we're going to listen to Churro Typical it's by Celtic Rain because it's on one of our albums, but really it's Samuel Lawson, my husband. I know, I'm slightly partial. Not slightly, I'm very partial. And then we're going to listen to Shadows in the Rain by Victor Sierra. So some amazing music for tonight to start us out. I cannot wait until you hear tonight's show, because it is one of those shows that, it's one of those shows that really makes your heart sing. I was listening to the music and putting this stuff together earlier today, and it's just, I'm loving every single one of these songs that are going to be played tonight. So you guys ready? Let's do it.
Come on, When the band is playing, when the promise is made, where the rage is burning, there are debts to be paid. When cities are maddening, and when airplanes fly low, babies are seeing things that we don't know. When rivers are boiling, when six turns into nine, wheels of time are spinning, and zeppelins keep flying. Something out of time has got us in its way. Shadows in the rain, we're fighting night and day. When the page is turning, when letters fly away, let our brains climb to a higher state of mind. When the moon is shining and its rays show the way, bagpipes keep on howling while we are crossing the line. Something out of time has got us in its way. Shadows in the rain, we're fighting night and day. You city settles, me ask for the mythos. You're so brave. Something out of time has got us in its way. Shadows in the rain, we're fighting night and day. Something out of time has got us in its way. Shadows in the rain, we're fighting night and day.
They are just so much fun. I'm just saying. And I have so much fun with their music. I again, they're gonna come on my show one day. It's just gonna happen. I have a feeling inside. I know, right? But you guys, so I have a special treat for you. I have a beautiful, beautiful person named Frank, and he's gonna say his own last name for me because that's the last name and a half right there. But he's with the band Impulse Control. So, Impulse Control Disorder. I should say the whole thing. Say the whole thing, Rebecca. Anyways, so you guys ready? Hey, Frank, how are you?
Hey, good evening. How you doing today?
Good, good. So, tell me how to say your last name, because I'm horrible.
It's Svornotten.
Svornotten.
Frank Svornotten. It's actually just a little bit of a joke in there. Because if you say it say Frank Svornotten fast.
Frank Svornotten.
Can you see
It
that?
says, thanks for
Thanks for
nothing.
nothing.
There you go. That's
So
pretty
you
funny.
say it fast. Little bit of fun there.
It also kind of also reminds me of like, you know, a hot dog. Like there's a Frank's for Notten. What kind of hot dog are you eating? It's a Frank's for Notten.
It's for nothing. Yeah, all kosher.
Yeah. It's all kosher. Exactly. Well, that's awesome. So you're with the band Impulse Control Disorder.
That's
Tell
right.
me about this band. How long have they been together? What do you guys? What kind of music do you play?
Well, the band's really just me. It's been kind of me, and with just like live members and like people kind of come and go and in and out. And I was really active like years ago, probably 15 years ago, and then I kind of stopped because I just kind of needed a break. And then over the past couple of years, I'm like, you know what? I got some things I think I still need to say, and I like to get out before, I'd rather be sitting on my rocking chair as an old man being like, you know what? I did that rather than, you know what? I should have done that. I'm like, let me just do it. Whatever, nobody might.
Yeah.
But so I figured let's get it out. So it's just me. And then, like I said, I get other, like when it comes to live or if I need some help, I got a kind of rotating cast of characters I can call up, because I'm okay. I'm not a very talented guitar player. So if I need a guitar player, I know people to call.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you do in the band normally?
I am like the head maniac. I'm like
Got it.
the song wrangler. I write all its songs, and then if I get to a point where I'm stuck, I'll ask for help. Or when it gets to the point where like, all right, this song's done, we're gonna go live, which hasn't happened in a very long time, mind you. But when we're gonna go live, it's like, here's the basis of the song. Just put in what you think with it. This is done. This is a done song, but add what you like. Put your little flavor into it. I try not to be completely crazy. Or if I have somebody come into the band, I'm like, this is exactly what you got to do. I'm like, as long as it keeps the feel of the song, just add your own character to it. That's why I ask for people to help me out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I did that with my first album I ever made. I wrote the songs and, I'm a singer, so I was like, okay. But then I had a bunch of friends that I was just like, I don't play these instruments.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just give you what I have, and I just want you to show me what you got. Just show me what, yeah.
I try to have
awesome.
a reasonable assessment of what I can do. And like, I'm like, you know what? I can't do that. Or somebody else could probably do that better, So I'll let somebody else do that. I'm like, I got this. When it comes to doing that, like I would never pick up a violin, So if I needed a violinist, I'll get somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because there's certain things. I mean, I'm willing to try anything, but there's a difference between trying and mastering something. And I know there's certain.
Like
things.
when I'm writing something, you're just too close to it, Like I want sometimes that fresh perspective to be like, maybe somebody else coming at it new can be like, oh, man, put this line right here. That's going to sound awesome. Whereas I might not even see that because my brain's so stuck in like, no, it's going to go, C, D, E, chorus, verse, bridge. Somebody else might come in from left field and be like, no, dude, this is what you got to do. And it's going to rock.
Yeah. Absolutely. So how long have you been doing this then?
Oh, I started playing music like in the late 90s, probably, so like a couple, like, again, it was on and off though. Like I took at least like a good like 10-year break from doing anything.
Oh, wow.
Up until like maybe about 3 years ago. And I'm like, I always had that little itch where I'm like, maybe I should finish that stuff I started. And I'm like, and I'm like, you know what? No, we're doing. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just for, if nothing else, in a sense of completion. It's done. I don't care. I'd like other people to hear it, but if they don't, it was more like I want to just finish this thing I started.
Yeah. So where are you located?
I'm in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm actually from South Carolina, so that's like my stomping ground. I was born in Aiken, South Carolina.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yes, and I lived all over the South when I was younger, and didn't move to Indiana until I met my husband. So, in
So it's his
fact,
fault,
when
right?
yeah, when I got married, my dad's like, "You're leaving the country," and I'm like, "I'm not. I'm going to Indiana. It's totally inside the United States." He's like, "There's no way."
Right. Look, I don't need a passport if we're
I
good.
don't need a passport to go to
I
India.
got
Exactly. I'm like, dude, no. It's so funny. Yeah, so, but Charleston's a beautiful area. That's a gorgeous area to live in.
right. It's someplace to live.
That's funny. I had a lot of friends in college that were from Charleston, and they would, but they were very, they were like from the islands, and so they had the most interesting accents. So they were not Southern accents like that you would think
You know what
of.
though? I found it's
It
very
was beautiful
weird.
though.
Like stuff like that doesn't make any sense. It's like a guy I used to work for. His parents had these really thick Southern drawls, like really like thick as mud, and he had not like he had no
Like
sense of an
nothing.
accent, like nothing. I'm like, how did that happen? I just it doesn't make sense to me. But I guess I don't know. You just grow up in different places, and they grew up in the South, but like his parents, really thick. Like they're
Yeah.
like, really thick accent. He had nothing, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, we are going to listen to a song by you called Robot Sex Time. I thought that was a hilarious title, and I was like, we got to play this song. This is
Yeah.
hilarious. So tell me about this song.
I like to have fun. Sometimes it's like I'll come up like a stupid lyric or song title will pop into my head. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna use that. Why not? It's like
It's a
everybody
great song
likes to
title.
laugh. I don't care how serious you are. Everybody likes to laugh. And actually, when I was working on the EP, it actually started out as a remix of the title track "Reaching Out," and then I started going like way off into left field, and it kind of became its own thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this its own instrumental. So like my real inspiration was there's a song by Daft Punk called "Rollin' and Scratchin'," which I really love. So I was like going after that, and I'm like, I didn't really hit the mark, but like that's what was in my brain when I was doing it, and I'm like, let's just make some like noisy, rackety, just dumb dance floor music and see how it comes out.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're going to listen to that, and you're going to do a little chair dancing with us and with the kitten, who this is she's new to us, and so she wants to be with me all the time. So we're going to have kitten throughout the show. I can feel it.
Well,
so it's going to be
I have 3 chihuahuas. I'm surprised they're not all in here right now.
there you go. They're welcome, by the way, because our
wonderful.
folks love animals, and so I have my husky joined me last week, and he decided he wanted to be up here. It was quite an interesting experience trying to get this dog to settle down, but it was really really funny. Say that again.
Huskies are not lap dogs.
No.
Yeah.
No, he is huge. Well, I'm gonna let you go for a minute, and we'll bring you back on in a second. All right. All right. Well, guys, it's really gonna be awesome to hear this. I actually have been thinking about making a dance album, so it's gonna be kind of fun. And we have somebody who actually said something. It says, "Aw, kitty." I know. So let me introduce you guys to the kitty cat. This is Morgana. Say hi, Morgana. She is a mess, but she's sweeter than pie. But she walks like this with her nails out, and you're just like, ow, ow, ow. And so, needless to say, Morgana's going to be helping me with the show tonight. Yes, you are. Because she's like, I want to be on you. I'm like, fine. All right, so we have 3 beautiful songs. We have Robot Sex Time by Impulse Control Disorder. And then we have Round and Round by Shane Hose. And we have Don't Be Afraid by Brian Henke. Some awesome music, and I can't wait for you to hear it. You guys ready? All right, let's do this thing.
celebrate, baby, it's the only way to live. And the living broken heart like this instead.
I was 4, you were 7, on the darkest of nights. You said to me, don't be afraid. We boarded a boat down at the river on the darkest of nights. Music was played by she and by shades. You said to me, don't be afraid. You said to me, the land of the she is just on the other side. Close your eyes, float down the river to the other side, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Closing my eyes, I gave the boatman a handful of dreams. Using their light, he guided us forward, and he started to sing a song of the lights that dance in the night. Dancing in dreams, I held you tight. You said to me, the land of the she is just on the other side. Close your eyes, float down the river to the other side, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Isn't that pretty? I know, it's very, very pretty. I am going to have Brian Hinkey on, so I'm very excited about having him on eventually. But yeah, so this is the Celtic Rain Radio Show. If you are watching on YouTube, then awesome. And you can just subscribe right down bottom. If you're not, you should go to YouTube and watch and subscribe. That way you know. But if you have music to send me, if you're a small label or independent artist and it's family friendly, you can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. Now we have 3 more beautiful songs. You guys ready for this? Okay. I think this is yes. Okay. A friend of mine sent me the actual, how to say the stinking things. I'm going to make sure that I do this right-ish. Right-ish, because you know me and trying to pronounce names of songs. It's really kind of crazy and scary and weird. And this is Klingon, so I'm just saying you should give me a lot of leeway. So the first song that we're gonna hear is called "Before Today." It's actually my song. I wrote this a long time ago when I was actually working for a hospice company, and they wanted me to do a song for a remembrance. So all the people that had passed away, and they were remembering all these people, and I wrote this song called "Before Today." And then, so I will be playing that. And then we will be playing This Side of Your Wall of Fear by Philadelphia Phil. And I'm actually on that song as well. So I do a little bit of background with him. So that's a lot of fun, right? And then here's the Klingon song. Okay, let's do this right. It's called Koi Ke Lesh Puklod. And that may never be said again. I'm just saying. By El Troubadour. My husband is clapping for me. Thank you. Thank you very much for all of those Klingon people out there. Anyway, so I am very excited to have this for you. So you guys ready for a little bit of beautiful and a little bit of Klingon? I know. It only on this show. That's what I have to say. Only on this show.
Places all around me, memories unknown to me. What could this be? What could this be? Memories of dancing girls, memories of jumping boys, holding hands, first kisses, cloudy days, moonlight nights. Experiences unknown to me. Experiences of the world I see. I sit here and watch them walk by. Their life is everlasting. Their faith is for today. Their memories live on. The words and stories of our song. Never forget them now. Let them always show us how. Know the way, always showing us the way. Memories of everyone for today. If you see them now, you see they're showing us the way to be, living their lives, lifting them on high. Their life is everlasting. Their faith is for today. Memories live on. The words and stories Never forget them now. Let them always show us how to know the way, always showing us the way. Memories of everyone for today. Never forget them now. Let them always show us how to know the way, always showing us the way. The memories of everyone for today.
You bluster and you bellow, snarl and you sneer whenever they draw near. It's all just noise to hide the truth. This side of your wall of fear. Look into his heart, all you see is hate. He ain't making nothing great. What will you do when you discover that? Sold your soul for a cheap red hat. You say that hungry child and her mama's tears, they don't belong in the USA. They're kind of people, they ain't welcome here. This side of your wall of fear. Hide behind your steel wall of fear. So afraid when anyone comes near. You think he's a hero, but you've been fooled. Man in the White House is using you. There was a wall in Jericho, and that wall came tumbling down. You build a wall, it's bound to fall down with a mighty sound. You say that hungry child and her mama's tears, they don't belong in the USA. They're kind of people, they ain't welcome here. This side of your wall of fear. Look into his heart, all you see is hate.
All you see is hate.
He ain't making nothing great.
Oh, nothing, nothing great.
What will you do when you discover that? Sold your soul for a cheap red hat. There was a wall in Jericho, snarling you sneer whenever they draw near. It's all just noise to hide the truth. This side of your wall of fear. All just noise to hide the truth. This side of your wall of fear.
Kalish. Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish Buklod. Koi Pukbebo. Yahoo Matmo Yashowe. Shine Wachi my you. Ashuf Manong. Hey Machochu. Nibian Machad Wofku. Hefet Jetjo Kishak, Pamadim Mubarak, Bashakaku, Pamafu Bashak, Ma'o Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish Buklod, Koi Pukbebo, Yahweh Matbon Jeshuv, wait, Shai Machu my you. Mashuv, Menang, and Matochu, in a Machas Wolfku, Papa Hefet Jetjo Kishak, Pamadim Mubarak, Bashakaku, Pamafu Bashak, Ma'o Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish Boom Klod. Koi Boom Be Boom. Koi Kalish Boom Klod. Koi Boom Be Boom. Koi Kalish Boom Klod. Koi Boom Be Boom. Yapop Hopop Jeshuv Way. Shai Machu my you. Mashuv, Manang, and Matochu, Nebayan, Madat, Wolfku, Papa, Hespet, Jesho, Kitchak, Fappa, Dip, Mabarak, Machutaku, Mamako, Machutach, Ma'o Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish. Koi Kalish, Boom, Klod, Koi, Book, Be, Boom.
Now, that is a mouthful. I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And for everybody who actually knows how to speak Klingon, good job. I'm just gonna put that one out there. Great job. That's crazy. I know. But I have to say, I am a big Star Trek fan. So I'm just not very good with languages is my problem. So maybe one day I'll sing a song in Klingon, or maybe not. I'm just going to put that one out there. But we have back with us Mr. Jeff. Hey.
Hey, well, you know what? If that doesn't make you want to take out your batlith, I don't know what will.
I was like, I know we have one around here somewhere. Like, I was looking for it. I was like, there's got to be. Like, we are such big Star Trek fans that I'm like, I can't believe we don't have one. Like, we should have one on the wall. That's exactly what should be happening.
Well, see,
I'm just saying.
Now you know what you got to fix for next time. Always have a batlith
Right?
within reach.
There you go. There's a Christmas present right there. Like, I do believe that, like, me and my husband need to get them and then learn how to pretend fight with them at Ren fairs, because that would be just the best thing in the whole world, because that would just be hilarious. Definitely. This is going to have to happen.
Yeah, why
Definitely.
not? You know, I'm sure
Yeah.
you can make that happen. I have all the
I'm
confidence
sure it can.
that that can happen. And
Thank
I know
you. Thank
they're not that terribly hard to find.
No. Well, back to you though. Back to you. So
I'm
question: what do you do besides music?
I,
What's your day job?
I'm a professional metal worker. I do
Ew.
metal fabrication and blacksmithing, actually.
You could totally make one of those then.
I could. Yeah, that's why like when so many people joke around about industrial music, I'm like, well, I kind of do that for real, like machines and rivets, and
Nice.
that's like my day job.
Nice. So tell me something you've made that you're really proud of.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm very self-critical, but
It's
I made a
understandable.
couple
Everybody is.
that went on a house, a private residence in Boston. I was happy with, but that's about it. There's been about 3 things in my life I've built that I was ever happy with, and it goes
Oh
to
yeah?
music. I'm never like I'm always like I'm always like the next one's gonna be better. The next one's gonna be better. You know, it's like it's never good enough. Always kind of like pushing the envelope a little bit or trying to at least. I don't always
Right.
hit the mark, but trying to.
So you're very much a perfectionist then, you'd say.
Well, I always feel there's room for improvement. You know, no matter
Yeah.
what I do today, I could know that much more tomorrow. You know, it's like there's
Absolutely.
room to grow and get into new things. Like even if you're into music, it's like wow, I'm a very proficient bass player, but I'm a really incompetent guitar player. So maybe I can investigate playing guitar and learn some new things and push into new territory. You know, it's like there's always something. You don't know everything. There's always something you can learn.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you're writing your music, what's your process?
Usually, it always starts out instrumental. Always like I'm a terrible lyricist. I never start like I have aspirations to start with the lyrics and then build downwards, but I always start with some sort of like rhythmic loop, like an 8 bar, some sort of like I'll start farting around and some sort of synthesizer or piano line. I'm like it kind of ooh, like that grabs my attention, and I'll kind of like construct it from there. I'll start fleshing out, be like, well, is that a chorus or is that a verse? Maybe that's a verse. Now I need to build the chorus. Where is this going to go? But for me, it always starts out instrumental, and then the lyrics are always last for me because that's the thing I'm the worst at. So I put it off. I procrastinate. I'm like, maybe somebody else could have something good to say about this, but I don't know what I'm going to say right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I'm more of a lyricist. I think that's the word. And my husband's much more of an instrumental guy. So yeah, he's totally like that too. He's like all about the instrumental, and then he comes up with these words, and then he gets real wordy. But yeah, so I understand. I'm more of the words, so I'll put the words down and have the melody, and then I'm like, chords? Oh right, there's supposed to be instruments with this.
Right, like what notes? What is no? Well, for me, the best road to success is like I start instrumental. I'll write the music, and then I'll have a vocal cadence, like a not necessarily the notes, but like a rhythm, like da 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 ba 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 ba. Like I'll kind of scat it out first, and then I'll put the words in because that usually works for me pretty well.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Samuel actually said something. That's my husband. Every artist's favorite work is the thing they haven't quite finished yet. Absolutely. It's always, what's my favorite? Well, the thing I haven't quite finished yet.
Right.
And then they'll be like, oh, maybe, no, that's not it. It's this one, the one I'm working on now.
Right.
Very,
Next
very true.
Good one.
Yeah, the next one. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Yeah, that's awesome. So we're gonna listen to another one of your songs called "Sleepy Silent Saturday."
Silent
Tell me
Saturday?
about that one. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one was like highly. Is at the point where like I almost considered starting a side project. It's definitely like new wavy, like post punky, but oddly enough, "Sleepy Silent Saturday." The inspiration of that song was, I don't know if you ever heard of a band called Bow Ever Down, but I used to be in that band. And me and the keyboard player were roommates. And
nice.
we went out one night and got cripplingly drunk, and woke up the next Saturday and were hungover, and we ordered. There was a place called Chicken Galore in town that was like fried chicken delivery. So we didn't leave the couch. We got fried chicken delivery. We sat down and we're like, "This is Sleepy Silent Saturday," and like that's where the title came from, us being like hungover idiots eating fried chicken. And then I'm like, dude, that's a good song title. And then I started like fleshing out like building it from there. But it started out with us being like dumb morons.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, if you can get fried chicken delivered, holy crap, that's some good stuff right there.
Well, yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. I will say that. It's like
True.
It is like, and like because they had all other sorts of other items available, and it was interesting because we would order like, we'll get the fried cauliflower and fried jalapeno poppers, and we'd order like 5 things and it would show up and they'd all look the same. It's like all this like these little brown nuggets, and like we didn't know what was what. It all looked the same. So it was like, well, is that a chicken popper or is that a vegetable? I'm like, I don't know, just eat it. So whatever, just go for it. Living your best life.
It's fried, and there you go. It's all fried. So it's beautiful. It may not be great for you, but it is wonderful to put in your mouth.
We feel blood pressure dropping.
Yeah.
But
oh my God. Yeah. Exactly. Well, you're going to dance a little bit more with us, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Sound great? All right. Well, I'm going to let you go for a minute, and then you'll be back in a second. All right, guys. So, yes, first we have Sleepy Silent Saturdays. This is your hangover song. There you go. By our beautiful Impulse Control Disorder. And then we have Encore by Darwin's Prophet. And then we have A Piece of the Action by 5 Year Mission. Dude, we are all about Star Trek, because 5 Year Mission, they write songs about Star Trek. So like we are totally Star Trek in it today. It's all about the Star Trek today. I'm just saying. Anyways, so yeah, so if you need a good hangover song, this next song, this is for you. Just saying. Here we go.
Another cloudy day through sleepy, silent Saturday, Saturday, oh.
What can I tell you about him you don't already know? Larger than life and full of it, star of every show. Even when the part was small, he sang with all his heart and left you wanting more. I can hear old man river roaring on the rocks. A rusty nail where hangs the tail of crocodiles and cuckoo clocks. Cabbages and kings kill reuse things that made me dream and left me wanting more, crying out on God. Wherever did he go? Does he know the show? Is it over? She says she only misses him when she's breathing. Without his laughter, there's more room between her and the ceiling. Even when it's crashing down, the walls echo the sound of him, leave her wanting more, crying out on call. Wherever did he go? Does he know the show?
That was 5-year mission. But I think we have the tribbles. So there's a doggy tribble and a kitty tribble. And yes, we all have the tribbles. It's hilarious and amazing. So what is your tribble's name?
Well, this is Willow. I knew it was only a matter
Hello,
of
Willow.
time before she bumbled back to see what's going on.
And she's like, what's going on in there?
Like,
Well,
She's
mine
like,
has
"Talk to my
literally
agent."
closed her
So
eyes. Nice. Well, I might have to do this whole interview like this because I'm pretty sure the cat just went to sleep. So there you go. It's hilarious. So besides your dog and what's happening in your life right now with your work, what's going on musically with you? Are you working on new music right now?
yes, yeah, constantly actually. Like I have more ideas than time. I'm actually planning on releasing another album, hopefully like late spring. I kind of got there were some old ideas kicking around. I just need to like get out there. And now it's like, all right, now I'm actually gonna make some good stuff. So I'm actually working on it. Actually, I'm in front of my computer. So I'm at
Nice.
right here. I got the door open and like in between chat sessions here, I've been kind of plugging away. But yeah,
Nice.
another record in the works. Shooting for, late spring, maybe summer. But yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you don't do a lot. You don't do performing, but you are recording a lot.
Oh, I want to do performing like that. Honestly, to me, like I love, like I grew up, like my first bands I was in was punk rock. I was like a punk rock kid. Like I love playing live. To me, like I only record so I can play. Like to me, the live. I'm like more traditional. Like the live music is first. Like I'd love to play live. I could play live every day I could. Like just putting it out there. It's just figuring out. With the way the world's been the past couple of years, and also trying to find members that are willing to do it. Be like, hey, you want to play my crappy songs? Like, I don't know. Can I play my crappy songs? I'm like, so it's like, it's a combination of getting back up on the horse and getting my stuff back together and trying to find people that are willing to like back up my stupid ideas. So, but no,
absolutely.
I definitely want to play live like ASAP because it's been a long time and I'm overdue.
Absolutely. So where can they find your music?
So you can find music. I have it on Bandcamp. It is impulsecontroldisorder.bandcamp.com. You can find it on Spotify. If you go to Spotify and search for Impulse Control Disorder, it'll come up on there. That's probably the best place to find it on the internets.
Nice. And so when you do start performing, you also have a Facebook page. So you can go to facebook.com/Impulse Control Disorder Band, and you'll be able to find that. And that way, I'm sure when you do start performing, then you'll be able to put that up there, and people will know about it.
Absolutely.
And they'll be able to come and see you.
I can only remember at a time. You got the third. Appreciate you backing me up.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Well, that's awesome. We are going to listen to one more song. And this song is called Reaching Out, Boog's Mix. Tell us about this one.
I think this was the first, like, probably the first song I wrote where I was like, well, this might maybe almost be a real song. And then it's actually, the reason I called it Boog's Mix was I had Boog from the band Junk Sister. If you don't know who Junk Sister is, look them up. They're phenomenal. They just got signed to Cop International. They were on Alpha Matrix, but he's a phenomenal, great band, and he's a phenomenal engineer. He mixed the song for me. That's why I put Boog's Mix, because I want to make sure everybody knew that he had his hand in that.
Absolutely.
And,
absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we're going to listen to the song, dance a little bit more, and then it'll be time to go home. So, yeah. Well, technically, we are at home. But, there you go.
I got my little sidekick here.
Aw. Yeah, mine is not going to let me put her down. So, literally, this is what's happened. She has gone to sleep. She's completely asleep right now.
Fair enough.
It's hilarious. All right. Well, I will bring you back in just a second, my dear. Okay, guys, so we have Reaching Out, Boogs Mix by Impulse Control. And then we have Scattered by Doug Fox. Then we have Crossed Up Condition by Bradford Ray Bailey. And then we have This Is Gonna Hurt by Vanity Kills. And so, I'm gonna end on a really, just rockin' note there. So I cannot wait for you guys to hear this amazing music. Are you guys ready? Here we go. you go. Well, guys, it has been an amazing, amazing show. Thank you so much for being here. It has been great getting to know you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's good to spend some time with you and hang out, listen to some good tunes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, when you come out with your new stuff, make sure you send it to me, and we'll get it on. Make sure we play it for people. Absolutely.
No, you know I will.
Absolutely. Well, guys, you are listening to the Celtic Rain Radio Show. If you have music to send me, remember, small label or independent artists, keep it family friendly, meaning no cursing, don't be mean to people, just, don't be mean. That's pretty much it right there. You can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. And if you are not watching on YouTube, go to YouTube. Subscribe at youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. You are listening to the Celtic Rain Radio Show, and I thank you so much for being a part of our show. Thank you so much, and good night. Bye. Bye, everybody.